Nature. To some, its call is a siren song. To others, its appeal is less strong. Or maybe non-existent. I mean, there are bugs, and dirt, animals, birds. Lots of people have a thing about birds. But not me. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere, as Belle put it. I yearn to put my bare feet on the earth, feel the wind in my hair, put my face to the sun and smile. You see, the rest of the world is waiting for me inside. It's on my computer, my phone, sitting in the laundry basket that's been waiting on my floor for over a week. I can't walk away from my life and the stresses that come with it, and honestly, I wouldn't want to. But I find it essential to take breaks from it. That's where nature comes in. There are few times in life when a good walk in the woods hasn't solved most of my problems. There's something about leaving everything I have to do behind and hitting pause, walking away, actually looking at the world around me, feeling it, be it hot, cold, windy, rainy, or a perfect mix of all my favorite attributes that gets me out of my head and into the moment, into my body. I notice how I feel more when I'm outside. I breathe deeper. I find my thoughts are less scattered and overwhelming. And if I need to deal with something that's on my mind, I can parse it out more clearly as I walk. My thoughts becoming more linear, like the paths I follow as I find the understanding I'm looking for. I'm not saying you can't get the same benefit from walking the streets of New York City, for example, as I've spent a fair amount of time walking that concrete jungle myself and finding solace and relief in its gray stone corridors. Only that in the interim between when I lived in New York and now, I've discovered a whole new level of well-being that I think comes at its core from the connection I've found in the natural world. I feel a part of our world when I touch trees as I pass them by. I feel the strength of the earth beneath my feet when I stand planted firmly in the grass. I feel akin to the birds as I listen to their song from my perch on the stone wall in my backyard. When I'm connected to the world around me more keenly, I become more connected to myself, my body, and my intuition. I have insights that my mind would never be receptive to from behind my computer, constantly working and thinking of new tasks to add to my already saturated to-do list. And I constantly find myself giving thanks and sharing my gratitude to the universe for beautiful days and moody rainy days and snowstorms that make those big fat snowflakes that look like magic falling from the sky. Mostly my thanks is just for allowing me to be a part of it, for giving my son the chance to make snow angels or jump in a pile of fresh leaves. The more time I spend outside, the less I carry with me of the stress and negativity that can pile on so easily due to the problems in the world, the things I absorb from other people, and worries that naturally come along with life, no matter what stage of it you're in. Earthing is a grounding practice that many people find calming, healing, and balancing, and I'm one of them. The great news is that it's free. Stand, lay, sit, or just be in contact with the earth. Try to do it without shoes if you can. The earth's energy will interact with your body. Yes, literally, with real benefits. The earth's subtle negative charge means that it has free electrons ready to be absorbed by your body. And once you charge up on those electrons, they act like antioxidants, balancing the free radicals in your body that cause things like inflammation. Grounding can decrease cortisol levels, anxiety, inflammation, muscle pain, and increase energy, healing processes in the body, immunity, and cardiovascular function. That's a lot of potential benefits from simply making a habit of staying connected to the Earth's energy. Okay, I'm done being all sciencey, but you get my point. It's incredible to know that I receive both mental and physical benefits just from being outside. That's why it's now an essential part of my well-being. Something I cannot function without, in fact. Deepening my practice of walking and spending time in nature has made me more curious about the world, taught me to be more in the moment, helped me work through some big stuff, and reminded me of how much I have to be grateful for. If you're one of those folks who could do without nature walks and balks at the idea of camping, I suggest thinking about what you can do to find your own way of stepping away from the ceaseless demands of life and connecting with yourself and the world around you for a little bit. Maybe it's not a run in the park, but maybe it could be? Have you tried parks lately? Man, they are so good. See what's around you to explore, and you may just end up expanding in ways that you've never imagined. Trust me on this one. Nature is where it's at. Hello there. It's me, Jenny, in fancy dress. I dressed up for you guys today. I wanted to come out in nature and film this video because this video is about nature. So I had a lot of fun today. I have been thinking about doing this type of a shoot for a little while. I bought this beautiful green dress on Shein, and I have been just dying to get in it and to have a nice little afternoon out in nature in my backyard, reading and frolicking and having a wonderful time. So I thought I would take you guys along a little bit for a little bit of that today. Lots of birdies today. So this is my new house. I moved in last June, so it's not new, but I own this house now because I just bought it. And so now this is officially my backyard that I'm going to stay and live in forever. And I'm just in love with my backyard. I'm in love with it. Look over here, we've got this adorable stone wall at the top of this little hill. It's so lovely. I like to go and sit on it. And sometimes I will just sit and listen to the birds and take in nature and just ground myself. Sometimes I'll read or listen to music. Sometimes I go up on the little hill and I dance around. A lot of the time that happens at night, like on a full moon. I'll be up on that hill dancing around. So coming out back here is really important part of my practice of grounding. I really try to get out in nature every single day. It's essential to my well-being. And I just feel so fortunate and lucky that I live now in this place where nature is everywhere and I have such easy access to it. There's woods behind my house here, there's woods on the other side of my house, and I do have neighbors, but they are not so close. So why is grounding important? Well, we take on so much energy from the people and things around us on a day-to-day basis. Even though I work from home and I'm not always out and about, I get stressed out at work. I take on, just the stressful energy of everything I'm trying to manage in life. And then when I'm out in the world, I'm also taking on the energy of other people that I'm around. And so in order to clear my head, in order to make sure that I have the quiet that I need in order to think straight, to make decisions, to feel my intuition, that is why I need to be out in nature or grounding with the earth every day, because that is what helps me connect to that intuition, drown out the other voices, let the other energies fade, let the stress fade. I take great comfort in the energy of the earth, of the trees, of everything around me. I feed on that energy and I let it replace anything in me that is not serving me right then. So that is why I come out in nature, walk every day. I come out here and sit. I sit on my wall. I stand with my bare feet in the grass and I feed off of the energy of the earth That is an essential part of my well-being and my spiritual practice. So I'm glad that you guys could join me today to have a little bit of fun with it too, because I feel like being in nature also makes me feel really playful. I love the energy. I feel the birds and the animals and everything around me going about their day, living that little magical adventure life that animals do. And it makes me want to, take part in it, in the grand adventure of life. And so I'll find myself skipping around or dancing or, I don't know, singing. I sing a lot when I'm outside. It just puts me in that mood where I just want to be a child again. And I just want to be free. And God, I think all of us need that so badly sometimes, right? And so I allow it when I'm outside. That's when I really allow myself to be free and childlike and to have wonder at the beautiful world around me. And I find it very powerful and freeing and relaxing and important. So I'm going to enjoy a little bit more of this day in my beautiful green dress, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. Hi, Jenny from 2 Minutes From Now. I just realized that some of you might be wondering about this dress. I bought it from Shein, and the reason why I bought this beautiful dress was so that I could one day wear it while frolicking in a magical, enchanted forest in Scotland. That is my actual, legit plan. I bought this dress to wear in a forest in Scotland because I'm living my main character energy life, and this is one of my dreams. There's a plant right here. This is one of my dreams, to frolic in an enchanted forest in Scotland in this dress. Now you know. It's from Shein.